So these are the 4 books I'm reading for my February wrap-up. I was like, this is cute, but not cute enough for me to give it a 3 stars. I threw this book on the floor. I wonder what people think when they see a camera in a person's car. They're like, oh, YouTuber life. Yes, YouTuber life. Oh my god, okay, what's going on here? I need to fix myself. I'm literally next to a Target parking lot, and you know how many people come to Target? Okay, we're gonna do this, We have to do this. Whoever parked next to me, man. That's my spot, man. That was like, it's quiet over there, there's no cars over there, I mean, and then they decided to park right next to me, and I was like, I have a YouTube video to freaking record. There's so many cars. Oh my god, they're gonna be like, who is this girl? I wish I could disappear right now, man. After all of that chaos, we're gonna start the video, and today's video I am going to do a February wrap-up, talking about all of the books that I read this month, which is 4 books. You get a little sneak peek. This was a good month. It was not that bad. We're gonna get started. The first book that I read was November 9th by Colleen Hoover. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars, because I rate 5 out of 5 stars if they make me mad, sad, happy, like all the emotions. And this book did. I threw this book on the floor. I got to this one part, it was like in the middle, and I was like, what am I reading? And I threw the book on the floor. This character made me mad, like, so mad. I was like, why would you do that, Ben? Why? Oh my god, it's a roller coaster. It made me happy, it made me sad, it made me angry, and what is it called? A duo, like it's Ben and Fallon's point of view. But anyways, I'm gonna read you guys a little summary about what this book is about. These 2 people meet at the same day, November 9th, every year, and they like catch up with each other or whatever, and she can't date until she's like 23, and I think in the beginning of the book she's 18 or 17. So he was like, I'll wait until you're 23 until we start dating. We'll just keep meeting each other on the same day, and then we'll catch up or whatever about life, and then something happens, and when you go in the middle of the book, good luck. I liked him in the beginning, but after the middle of the November, I was like, no, Ben, we're done, Ben, we're done. These have tabs, so I'm gonna share some of the quotes that I really like throughout the book, but I did give this 5 out of 5 stars because it did make me all of the emotions. So here are some of the quotes. You will never be able to find yourself if you're lost in someone else. One of the things I always try to remind myself is that everyone has scars, she says. A lot of them even worse than mine. The only difference is that mine are visible and most people aren't. We're only given one mind and body at birth, and they are the only ones we get, so it's up to us to take care of ourselves. Every November 9th, I'll wait for you, hoping one day you'll be able to find enough forgiveness to love me again. But if that doesn't happen and you never show, I'll still be grateful to you until the day I die. And then for the second book, I read Twisted Heyy by Heyy, and I wonder what people think when they see a camera in a person's car. They're like, oh, YouTuber life. Yes, YouTuber life. Okay, this book, Twisted Heyy by Heyy. I read the last 2 books. This one's the 3rd book. Twisted Love, that's the first one. It's about Ava and Alex, and it was boy best friend. And the second one, Twisted Games, is Forbidden Love and like Princess and Bodyguard. This one is Enemies to Lovers. Hey, I like Enemies to Lover, but I read this in January, and I was like halfway done, and I think I got intimidated by how thick this book is. It's like literally about 500 pages. And I read like half of it during January. I couldn't read it anymore. I couldn't. I was like, damn, I really gotta finish this. I want to finish this series. In January, I was halfway done, and I was like, I think I'm gonna have to DNF this or something. This was just sitting on my bookshelf, and it was like literally like flat like this, and I was like, damn, I really gotta finish it. I can't leave a book unread. Like, if I really DNF the book, I'll give it to my cousin or my sister to read. Not excited for anything. I don't know what it was. I couldn't get to it. I really couldn't. And I know people said the same thing about this book, like this is their least favorite book, and they're right. Like, this is my least favorite book out of the series. I was being generous and giving it 3 stars, but really it's 2 stars for me, because there's one part of this book I was like, oh, that is so cute, but that was only one part. one part out of the 500 pages in this book. This Twisted Hate, I'll show you guys the back. Okay, the possibility of you is better than the reality of anyone else. Gorgeous, cocky, and fast on the way to becoming a hotshot doctor. Josh is Ava's brother. So this is his story with Jules, and Jules is Ava's best friend. Josh had never met a woman he couldn't charm except for Jules Ambrose. The beautiful redhead has been a thorn in his side since they met, but she also consumes his thoughts in every way no woman has ever has. When their antimacy exposed into one unforgettable night, he proposes solutions that get her out of his system once and for all. An enemies with benefits arrangement with simple rules. No jealousy, no strings attached, and absolutely no falling in love. But I did have some quotes on here. I'm so sorry, man. Like, I really enjoyed the series, but not this book. When I'm not with her, I wish she was there. When I'm with her, I want that moment to last forever. And I didn't know what I wanted from her, but I knew I wanted her. Do you have a favorite book? I wanted to know everything about Jules, what she liked, what she hated, what books she read, and what music she listened to. Every combo of information I could get to feel my insensible need of her. Somewhere around the 300 page, I was like, this is cute. But not cute enough for me to give it 3 stars. And then, the next book I read, I know this is not a big book. It's Violet Bent Backwards Over the Grass by the Lana Del Rey. I love her. I know I'm late to the train. I know this has been out since 2020, and then that's okay. Like, I know I'm late to the train. I didn't discover Lana Del Rey until 2022, last year, so I know I have a lot to catch up to. I love her music. I really adore her as an individual. I had to get her book. I didn't know she had a poetry book, but I had to get it. This book is basically all of the poetries, and it has like little visuals. I'm going to do like a mini reading vlog on this because I was really excited to get this book. So stay tuned for that. To see a little bit, I did little tabs. This was a 5 out of 5. I know I'm biased because it's Lana Del Rey, but this was really a 5 out of 5 stars. And I loved her writing. I really do. It's like really nice, and I like the visuals in each of them. It's like so pretty. Like, I love this. Share with a few quotes about I tabbed throughout the book. LA, who I am to love you. And I tabbed this one little part that I really enjoy reading. It's just that I belong to no one, which means there's only one place for me. The city's not quite awake. The city's not quite asleep. The city that's something else, something in between. The city's that's still deciding how good it should be. And the next one, the title of the poem is The Land of 1,000 Fires. Through the years, I have called you in and out of my orbit. You and your madness, the satellite that's constellating my world, mimicking the inner chaos that I've been disowned. A mirror to my past life, retribution and reflection of my sadness. Last one, past the bushes, cypress thriving. Say goodbye now, no resisting. Live your life like no one's listening. Those are like the main, I really like the book overall, but those are like the main poems, little bits that I really enjoy reading. 5 out of 5 stars. I love Lana Del Rey. Is anyone in the honeymoon private account? Because I really want to get in, but I can't get in. So the last book that I read in February is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. And this is another 5 out of 5 stars book. I was going to give it 4. Because I know people cry, but I didn't cry. Like, I love the story overall. I love Elliot and Macy, and I was like, I love Elliot. I love him. Like, I really wish Elliot was alive. I love Elliot, man. He's everything. This is about Macy and Elliot. They are childhood best friends. I'm not gonna say a lot because I am doing a reading vlog of this book, and I'm gonna post that in a little bit. Macy and Elliot are childhood best friends, and you know how when you're childhood best friends, when you start getting a teenager, you start feeling some feelings about one another, and you guys start to take that another step, and when you do, something happens, and then you don't speak for 11 years. And you finally see each other randomly on a random day, and you catch up and see if this could work again. And that's all I'm gonna say about this book. That's all I'm gonna say. You go ahead and go read it, because it was fast read for me. I really was like, I wanted to see what's going on. I want to see what's happened next. And it's then versus now, but it's all Macy's point of view. If you want to know what happened, why they didn't speak for 11 years, get this book done. But I'm not gonna read the quotes because it's gonna be for my reading vlog. So yeah, So if you want to see more about this book and me reading this book and my reaction to this book, stay tuned for that one because I really did enjoy this book. I really recorded my reaction to everything. That is all the 4 books that I read for February. That is it for today's video. Stay tuned for the reading vlog for Love and Other Words because I know this is... everyone loves this book and it's a book talk favorite or so. And if you want to know my reaction and everything, make sure to check out that vlog. It's gonna be in the next one after this one. So yeah, bye.